FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports is brought to you by the Surf Bus, the original North Shore Activities tour.
She wakes up and takes up a surfboard, heads out from the seashore, from the water where she lives. She's got no fears or worries at all right there, just the smell of salt water that's in the air, and the sunrise. She's walking on water. She's walking on water.
This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See. This is how you find the best gear. Everything for the ocean is here. Don't just sit around the beach. Adventure is in your reach. This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See.
Aloha gang, this is Corey Harvey with FlHi Girls Sports TV. Welcome to our post-Douglas hurricane show. And right before the hurricane, I was able to squeeze in an adventure with beautiful weather. We went into Kalalau Valley. There were sea caves, there were waterfalls, there were beautiful lush cliffs, and we were able to make it out before the storm. While I was doing my adventure, elite paddler Jane McKee was doing her own in the Pailolo Channel in Maui. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Tell us about your adventure.
Well, last weekend would have been the annual M-O, or Molokai to Oahu stand-up paddleboard race, which is a huge, huge venue every year. Obviously, because of the virus, everything is shut down and most races have turned virtual. So M-O offered a virtual race of 16 miles and we chose to do the Pailolo Channel, which is 25 miles from North Maui to Kanakakai Harbor on Molokai. There was also another group up here at North Shore. Chris Owens led that up, of stand-up paddlers and prone paddlers, and they did their 16 miles from Sunset Beach to Mokuleia.
Were you tracking your own time?
I did. I did mine in 16 miles in 2 hours and 4 minutes. And one of the reasons, to me, it was a pretty good time. I mean, a lot of it depends on the current. If you have a backwards current, which that day was a little in your face, it's like paddling upstream. But I was happy with that. And again, it's not official. It's just for fun. And we had a great time. It was a perfect, windy Pailolo Channel day. And the next day, Sunday, everything shut down. Overcast, no wind. Here came Douglas, so we just ran ahead of that hurricane.
This was the day before the hurricane.
The day before the hurricane. And all my friends were saying, oh no, you should stay home, this and that. Now, anyone that knows me, the first thing I do in the morning is check the tide, the wind, the Hawaiian coastal forecast from NOAA. So I am very well informed.
What was the weather looking like to you?
Perfect. 20 knot winds, 25 knot winds, 6 foot wind swell, 3 foot, 6 foot wind waves. And the thing is, the hurricane wasn't set to hit the Big Island, which is a very long ways away, till Sunday. So we knew as long as the forecast was a good day, we could get in and out, and we did.
Yay! Well, I'm so glad that you were able to get your adventure in and stay safe.
Yep.
And get an amazing time.
Yeah, it was fun. Everyone did good. Everyone that went, we had about 8 people, 2 separate groups. Everyone did a wonderful job.
So I hear that you are an elite paddler and you can paddle anything.
Well, I've tried. I will try anything. I've done my stint on stand-up. I did, the M-O 2 years ago. I've done prone. I've done a 4-man surfing canoe. I'm on the sailing canoe, Hawaiian Sailing Canoe Association team with Huinalu. I've been doing that for 20 years. Before I even moved here, I was flying over for sailing canoe races. So if it's anything aquatic, I'm down.
So tell us a little bit about, your Maui paddle. Why did you choose what you chose?
I chose, this is my canoe. It's an Aries, a Kaiva'a Aries Pro. I just love this canoe. It was a real game changer for me about 3 years ago. I'd been on another canoe for about 10 years, and when Kai Bartlett, who owns and designs the canoes for Kaiva'a, came out with this, I borrowed one on the Olokai race over in Maui, which is another annual race, because I hadn't shipped mine. And I walked right up to his dad and says, I want one. And it's just a beautiful, I mean, I say whatever Kai did this time, he did it perfect because it's super light. It's 16 pounds.
Whoa.
Fully rigged is
Whoa.
maybe 20 pounds, and most of the other canoes are 20 pounds just the hull. So as a female, and you know, females are not as strong as men, that can make the difference between pulling yourself over on a wave and getting another connection or not. So it is a game changer in a way. It's also the way that it's the rocker in it. It gets onto waves easy. It's just a beautiful canoe.
Does it get picked up by the wind more?
No, well, if you had a really high side wind, any boat is going to spin out. So I would say no, not necessarily. Yeah.
16 pounds is really light.
Yeah, it's a beautiful canoe. I just love it. I'm on my second one. My new one is on order. I get a new one every year.
And so, Jane, if you had one piece of advice for a new paddler like myself, what would it be?
Well, I tell people practice makes perfect, which is true in everything, but you have to get on the water. You have to get on that canoe and paddle it. Watching paddling videos helps, lifting weights helps, but in the end, it's time on the water that's going to make a difference. So don't get discouraged. Every time you go, whether you know it or not, you get better. So don't give up.
Well, thanks for being with us, Jane, and thanks for being an inspiration.
Thank you. Bye.
And we will be right back. Got lots more action. Don't go away.
Thousands of cigarette butts litter our parks and beaches. Is Kauai in the ashtray? Smokers, if you're in your car or at the beach, hang on to your butts. Protect ocean wildlife and keep Kauai clean. A reminder from the Surfrider Foundation.
Aloha! Join us at 808 SUP, Hawaii's premier paddleboarding and surf experience. Drop into the 808 SUP truck on the North Shore in Haleiwa Beach Park. Let your surfing and paddleboarding adventure begin here. Open daily, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Book today. Mention this ad and receive $5 off. 808 SUP, a mom and son shop.
Blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my... I found a potion for fixing passion. Go tell your homegirls, get their reaction. Out on the ocean, her satisfaction. Go tell your homegirls, what's their reaction?
Love is ultimately all of our biggest goals in life. It's to find love, to share that love with other people too.
This is an exploration into the fairy tale, captured in 2019 during the World Title Race.
Aloha Bikinis, sporty bikinis that celebrate every woman's body. Visit one of our stores in Maui or Oahu. Newest location, the Waikiki Marriott on Ahua Street. Fashion meets surf and sea for your athletic lifestyle. Aloha Bikinis, let love reign.
Aloha! Join us at 808 SUP, Hawaii's premier paddleboarding and surf experience. Drop into the 808 SUP truck on the North Shore in Haleiwa Beach Park. Let your surfing and paddleboarding adventure begin here. Open daily, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Book today. Mention this ad and receive $5 off. 808 SUP, a mom and son shop.
A 1, 2, 3, 4. Surf. Surf. Surf is the only way I say to make music with the ocean day by day. I surf all day, play music all night, and I just can't wait till the morning light to go surf. Ooh, wow. Surf. Everybody go surf. Ooh, wow. Surf, surf. I check all the island breaks I know, but the place I go is the Kaiser Bowl. I surf with the guys from the Kaiser Surf Crew, Eddie Mooch, Bob, and Dennis too. We all surf. Everybody go surf. Wow. Surf, surf. Waimea, Sunset, Pipeline, Haleiwa, Bells Land. Honduras, Papal, Alamoan, and the Kaiser. Oh, everybody go surf. Wow. Surf. Everybody go surf. Wow. Surf, surf.
Understand what we're doing to our planet by using single-use plastics or throwing our plastics away. I've never heard this song, but I like it.
Ashley and Angela. So appreciate. Aloha.
This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See. This is how you find the best gear. Everything for the ocean is here. Don't just sit around the beach. Adventure is in your reach. This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See.
Paka Aloha Bikinis, sporty bikinis that celebrate every woman's body. Visit one of our stores in Maui or Oahu. Newest location, the Waikiki Marriott on Ahua Street. Fashion meets surf and sea for your athletic lifestyle. Paka Aloha Bikinis, let love reign.
My girlfriend is a reptoid. I saw her changing form. So far, my Saturday night is way outside the norm. She put me in suspended animation, teleported me to a ship, a specimen, experiment on my brain. Experiment on my brain. Experiment on my brain.
Big late takeoff for Conlog. Board chattering off the bottom. There's that big frontside whip. Look at the size of this section. Courtney's got the speed to burn. Drills it off the top.
Experiment on my brain.
Holding that bottom turn well. The Sea Tiger. Winds up again. That forehand so reliable in bigger waves. Looks like she's going to drive and nails it right before the end section. Wow. Well executed performance from a two-time Bells.
Moku Hawaii Surf Shop has everything you need for your next surf go-out. Get in on the action at Moku Surf Shop. Rent a board by Donald Takayama, Carl Shopper, Claude Codgens, Jay Richardson, Firewire, Hinson, Cheater 5, and more. Supboards, fins, snorkels, bodyboards, awesome lessons, they have it all. Located perfectly 1 block inland from famous Queen Surf Break in Waikiki, meeting all your surfing needs with aloha.
The Climate Prediction Center has issued an El Nino advisory.
This could be a hurricane season for the record books.
A solid run of northwesterly swells will charge Hawaii.
If someone tells you they're not scared out there, they're completely lying.
Paddle surfing It's all about you and all the preparation that you've done in your life to be where you are in that moment.
I've heard people comment that they'd be so hard with one arm. I don't want that to be my reason for not trying.
You decide to go out there, you decide to take that wave, and there's implications in that. There's a ton of risk.
It's literally the most beautiful wave to see in person. It's mesmerizing.
I see this handsome guy. Who's this guy? I didn't know she had a relationship going.
She wanted to get married, but you guys didn't even like hang out that much yet.
When she said she wanted to do jaws, I had no idea what she wanted to do.
I surfed out there 2 or 3 times and the place is so scary.
Yeah, I don't think she needs to do that. Oh my gosh, when you're in impact zone, you seriously think you're gonna die.
All of a sudden, I'm an emotional wreck. I just didn't feel ready to be a mom. Being often called shark girl, disabled, all these different names, for me it always kind of felt like being put into this box. I couldn't just like let go of my goals and dreams.
It takes a lot of determination to get that one success.
Up.
I mean, I never thought I'd ever see this. I mean, this is beyond.
Pakaloha Bikinis, sporty bikinis that celebrate every woman's body. Visit one of our stores in Maui or Oahu. Newest location, the Waikiki Marriott on Ahua Street. Fashion meets surf and sea for your athletic lifestyle. Pakaloha Bikinis, let love reign.
Moku Hawaii Surf Shop has everything you need for your next surf go-out. Get in on the action at Moku Surf Shop. Rent a board by Donald Takayama, Carl Shopper, Claude Codgens, Jay Richardson, Firewire, Hinson, Sheeter 5, and more. Supboards, fins, snorkels, bodyboards, awesome lessons, they have it all. Located perfectly 1 block inland from famous Queen Surf Break in Waikiki, meeting all your surfing needs with aloha.
Thanks for joining us on FlHi Girls Sports TV. We are so glad to have you, and we hope that you get your paddle on. You can find us on the web or on Facebook, FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports, or on Instagram.